Hi, my name is Al Talib, and I want to welcome you to our Lifestyle Transition Planning series that's being sponsored by the Birdhouse Music and Art Company. We're excited today to talk to you and share some ideas and concepts about lifestyle transition planning. Lifestyle transition planning is something that a lot of people go through. And when we mean by lifestyle transition planning, we're talking about things such as transitioning from one job to another, buying a home, sending your kids to college, things of that nature. A lot of things that relate to that, a lot of people don't know exactly how that might work in their life or how it can actually affect them. And one of the things that we want to do with our series is give you more of an insight on ways you can basically work through that and kind of help benefit yourself and kind of protect yourself from some of the mistakes that can be made when those types of events occur. But first, what I'd like to do is thank our host, our sponsor, Sheila Doherty with Birdhouse Music and Art Company, and for having us here at this wonderful facility. Again, we're excited about our series, the Lifestyle Transition Planning series. We have today with us two wonderful guests, a gentleman by the name of Brent Gilmore with GA Financial Resources and Mr. Cal Wilder with Allied Home Mortgage. We are very excited because one of the things that we're going to discuss today, one of the key elements that we're going to deal with, is something that's kind of happening pretty significant here in the Dayton area, and that deals with job transitioning. Some planned, and oftentimes, not oftentimes, but a little bit more than normal here, as when it comes unexpectedly. We're going to talk a little bit generally about that first, in terms of what transitions do occur that we might want to, pay attention to. But then we'll get more specific into those that relate to a job transfer and or expected or unexpected. Brent, would you tell us a little bit about yourself, and Cal, when you get the opportunity, would you do as well?
Thank you, Al, for having us here. And we thank Sheila as well for having us here. I've been in the financial services business for 22 years. I started out with employee benefits as my specialty and transitioned into more individual and small business planning. I've been doing that for 22 years and have my advanced designation as a chartered life underwriter and a chartered financial consultant.
Cal, would you mind?
Thank you.
Give a little background.
Yes, my background stems originally in the financial planning industry many years ago. In the past 20 years, though, my focus has been in the mortgage business as well as tax and accounting. Our business is located in Worthington, Ohio, and Wilder and Associates, which was mentioned, is our tax and accounting firm. And my focus is in Allied Home Mortgage, which is our mortgage business. It's a 23-year-old company, and we do mortgage loans for individuals who want to build or buy a home or refinance for whatever reason.
Okay. Well, to kind of get started here, when we talk about lifestyle transition planning, one of the key components that affect a lot of people are the things that can be expected or unexpected. Could you kind of just give a little background or a little elaborate when we talk about lifestyle transitions, what some of that actually can mean and how that can affect you,
Sure.
and just in general
You
terms?
bet. Well, when we look at lifestyle transitions, there are a number of them. There's births, deaths, you've got layoffs, you've got terminations, you've got divorces, and you've got marriages. Those are all the big things that we look at. But of course, you're talking about educating kids and buying a house and starting a business. Those are all other things that come into transition planning.
And when you look at some of the things that you might want to consider as it relates to that, what are some of the key elements that you should consider when any kind of a lifestyle transition occurs?
Sure. Well, there are planned and unplanned ones, obviously, and the ones that are planned, you want to plan for them. The ones that you have advance notice about them, you want to sit down and make sure that you put together a transition plan. And a lot of times, individuals can't do that by themselves, and so you got to contact a professional to help you through the financial aspects of it, the mortgage aspects of it. Whatever is going to be happening in a year, 6 months, or 2 years, whatever it might be, you want to have a good plan put in play. For those things that you don't know about, the unexpected transitions, you definitely want to insure against disability and against death, as well as have some cash available. Those are things that we want to help people understand how to do it. And there are a lot of ways to do it that aren't commonly known, but we want to make sure that our clients get a good handle on the unexpected and the expected.
What are some of the common mistakes that people make when they're going through a transition? Again, first in general terms.
Well, in general terms, there's three ways to go. One is to have a plan in place. That's the ideal.
Right.
But what typically happens is people either panic and make rash decisions, or they get caught in inertia and just sit there and wait for something to happen. And both of those are bad.
Right. I was going to say, that ain't too good.
That's not good. Because then maybe some opportunities slip by, or maybe some things that could have been better aren't better. And so by putting together a plan and thinking about this, even though sometimes it's uncomfortable, especially when it's unexpected, if you've got a plan or some backup, you're in much better position to make a good transition. And that's what we want to help our clients do.
And in those transitions, what I've known, and again, I've been in the financial service industry for over 20 years and business development industry for same amount of time just about. And one of the common mistakes or occurrences is not so much people don't plan or want to plan, it's that they don't often plan in time, okay?
Right.
Because of the unexpected or because of just how circumstances unfold. What kind of timetable should people be looking at in terms of their lives, in terms of doing basic planning and things of this nature?
Well, first of all, a lot of people think they can't afford a planner. They don't make contact with a person that can help them overall put together a package, and that's really not true. Most people can't afford that. Most people aren't charged up front for a consultation, so it's important for them to sit down and see what a person can do before they ever pay for it. That's important. But also it's important to make sure that you go, if you know about something coming up, do something quickly. Go and talk to somebody, get some referrals from people that you know that have done a good job for folks. And unfortunately, during a panic time, sometimes people are taken advantage of, and we want to help people avoid that. So again, it's important, if you have the thought of starting a business, let's say, you want to plan that out at least a year, probably 2 years in advance. If you know about upcoming layoffs and that type of thing, maybe 6 months or 3 months away, talk to somebody now so that you have a plan for transitioning.
If I can just add, one of the things here in the Dayton community that has occurred a lot has been the job, layoffs or businesses moving in or moving out, specifically moving out, and how that has affected the economy here as well as just individuals' lives. I know that Dayton has one of the highest foreclosure rates, for sure in the state of Ohio. Okay, and one of the things that probably has germinated that is from a lot of the fact that people didn't know what was going to happen or what they even got into.